Hello everyone, hope you guys are having a nice night. So yeah, since the last live stream, I've been trying to do a little bit of routing, and I think we're gonna have a bit of a better speed run as a result tonight. So, yeah, basically, what I did was I went and, I think I could pull this up actually. So, yeah, there we go. So what I did was I went to speedrun.com because the last couple of speedruns that I've been doing have just been kind of playing things by ear, and they've been going okay, but to try and, you know, take things to the next level, I wanted to try and get some more tips on maybe some things I didn't really think about when doing my speedruns. So I actually went to this person's, I think it's pronounced Stupca. I'm not sure, probably pronouncing it wrong, so apologies for that. But he had some excellent YouTube videos on just some general techniques for how to complete the any percent run for Kirby Superstar. And so what I did was I basically watched those and I took some notes, just a couple of you know, flashcards basically. The general idea, I guess, is I wanted to try and make sure that you know, obviously, I don't want to rush into all the best strats right away, because trying to learn everything at once probably isn't gonna work out so great. So what I've decided to do is I took notes on the general strategies that were applied and some of the general tricks that, you know, that the more advanced speedruns use. So I'm excited to try out some of those for today. So, you know, a couple of things, for example, that I didn't even know were, you know, were actually features of the game. So one of them is if you have, if you just hold start, it can skip over the cutscenes immediately, which, you know, is great until you realize that my start button is too worn out to work properly some of the time. So. But who knows? Maybe it'll work out pretty nicely today. And some other things. I guess if you like hold A in Dynablade when you're on the map screen, it'll just immediately enter you into the next stage once you go onto it. So it's like little things like that I've been trying to, you know, pay attention to, but also other things like what abilities are the fastest and which what sort of strategies can you use to maybe like get quick kills on some of the bosses. So I didn't end up practicing any of these yet, but that's pretty much what today is going to be about, trying to get those strategies more solidified and just trying them out in practice. Hopefully we'll get some more PBs today. We'll see. But in any case, let's get back to this sort of stuff. So yeah, I noticed that when we were in the runs that he had, it was Jet seems to be the main power-up you want to get. So that's something that it's going to be maybe a little bit challenging for me, because I've played this game a lot, and usually I did not like playing Jet at all, because, well, I'm not really 100% sure why, but I think Jet was not really my favorite ability to use. I don't think I really, really used it very effectively, maybe, or something like that. But in any case, I think that our, the main goal is to try and get better at that ability, because that's the one that's used the most. It's pretty much used in all 4 of the different sub-games. So that's something to improve on. So I'm just going to look over this stuff real quick. And I took a lot of notes, which is great, because I can look back and kind of see where things went wrong when they inevitably do. But it's kind of hard to do it at a glance, so kind of slightly regretting not making this more stream readable. Readable during the stream. But and one other thing I wanted to mention, I guess I had missed a follow at the end of my last stream. So to kind of correct that, thank you, Taliesin. I think that's how you pronounce that. Apologies if not. Thank you for the follow. And hopefully you guys enjoy things. So I think what we're going to do is we're just going to kind of dive right in and see how things go. Don't really think we need too much of a warm-up. So let's get things started, I suppose. Let me just make sure that we have all this stuff sorted out here. All right. So, actually, before we begin, I think it'd be a good idea to just review the points of this new route that I'm going to be trying to do. So really, there's not too much with Dynablade to talk about. The main idea is to try and get Jet as soon as you can. I think you can do that in the very first portion of it, and then you just want to kind of keep that throughout the entire run. But that does require a mix, and right now I feel like there are some other tricks that I'd rather want to, deal with and kind of perfect sooner. So I'm not going to really be doing too much of that. So I'm just going to kind of be improvising Dynablade and seeing how things go. So there's probably not going to be much change over in that department. As for the Great Cave Offensive, that is, pretty much the general idea is you want to get your first ability to be Wing, and then keep that until you can digit for Jet as soon as possible. Some other things to kind of save some time. Usually you want to skip over using the minecart in favor of kind of jetting your way through. That usually saves some time there. Except for maybe the first minecart where, you can just kind of play it safe in there. And I think that's probably what I'm going to end up doing. Most of the notes I took were pretty much just, use Jet to kill the enemies using the appropriate attacks there. So not too much to talk about there. Yeah, it's pretty much just keep Jet don't die, and kind of go fast. Alright, so Revenge of Meta Knight, that's pretty much, you want to kind of keep Jet for a while, and, you want to use that to kill Heavy Lobster, and then once you beat Heavy Lobster, you can kind of switch over to Plasma and use that for the remainder of the remainder of the run to kind of get some quick kills by mashing the control pad and charging up stuff real quick. Just some minor things from there, and other than that, I guess to kind of make things go a little bit faster for the Meta Knight fight, you want to kind of create a helper with your Plasma, grab the sword, and then immediately ditch it and get Plasma back. So that should be kind of interesting. And yeah, so that's pretty much that. The big stuff comes with the Milky Way wishes. So this entire flash card, index card, front and back, is just full of information from there. So apparently when I was doing my runs the last couple of times, I kind of missed an important bit. So I was assuming that you had to get Plasma through a mix for the the most optimal way to get it, but nope, you can just kind of take a slight detour and grab Plasma on the way, essentially. So with that, then that makes things a lot easier from there. So, and then the order of the the actual planets you go and do your stuff with, that tends to be a little bit different too. So we'll kind of get to there when we get there. Anything else to really mention? Oh, there is one piece of tech that is the main thing that I want to try and kind of perfect today, and that's the mini boss quick kills. So apparently, when you're fighting mini bosses like Bonkers, Iron Man, things like that, they, for some inexplicable reason, they have like a weak point at the very bottom of their hitbox. So what you can do, and the main way to get those quick kills, is essentially you store up a full charge with Jet. So you just kind of hold B and just kind of store up your energy, shield to lock that in, and then do a kind of burst upwards, and for some reason that just instant kills them. So that's the main thing I want to try and get good at. Doesn't work for the big bosses, but it'll kind of help for the smaller stuff. So yeah, that's pretty much it for that. So why don't we actually get started so we can do something other than watching the file select screen here. So with that out of the way, let's see if we can get some better times. And I wouldn't be surprised if I get a little bit better times. I'm not really hoping for huge improvements. The idea is just to get some practice, essentially, and try out this new route. And eventually I'll get better and better at this route, and I'll get to the point where I'll be more comfortable trying out those mixes. But until then, let's just kind of get started with this stuff. So we'll start in 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, so let's see what we got over here. So yeah, like I was saying, this is not really one of those ones that are terribly different, because I'm not going to be doing the mix. Usually you do a mix here and with this Carousel Waddle Dee. So another thing that I kind of learned is if you just kind of hold up and mash the jump button, you can go up these ladders kind of quickly. Also, apparently with when you have the invincibility candy, it's best to stay to the ground as much as possible because your speed is much higher when you're on the ground there. Ooh, that was a pretty bad cannon there. Oh well. So just holding A, just immediately enters there, which is awesome. Oh, I could have avoided that. Ah! Jumped at just the wrong time there. Okay, so got the easy part here, so just gotta wait it out essentially. That was weird. Alright, so here I wanna... I guess I'll keep Waddle Doo for now. Even though it does introduce a little bit of lag. Oh, and the mini-boss skip that I was talking about last time, I guess you need to kind of use Jet to get the appropriate height you need for that. I think I want to stay as Wheel for now. I think that's a little faster based on my strats. Not gonna be so great for the boss fights though. Oh, I didn't want... Well, darn it. You know what, I might as well grab Plasma. Really hoping to keep that wheel because there's a nice segment over here where it's going to be really handy. Or I could just die. That's alright, though. Oh. Alright, that works, I guess. At least it's fast, right? Let's see how far we can get with this. This is going to be definitely an interesting run. Pretty sure my fastest time so far has been using Wheel over in this section. So, a little bit of a loss there, but who knows? Maybe it'll be, you know, faster overall. And here's another spot where we could do a mini boss skip, but once again, don't have the tech to kind of do that. Now, that's a good cannon. Ooh, I think I do want to get fire soon, actually. I think that might be a little bit faster there. We'll see. Oh wait, I think I was wrong. There's a good reason why. I'll show you in just a sec. So here's that reason. Do need fire though, right? To light a, don't I need it to light a fuse? Or am I just maybe I'm thinking of something else actually. Okay, that went pretty well. I want to turn that way, I want to turn this way. Maybe I wanted hammer, I don't know. Well, it's turning out to not be so great of a Dynablade run for this one, but hopefully we can make it up in the other segments with these new strategies. Oh, okay. Hard to aim things with fire. Maybe I'm just not used to it, I don't know. Yeah, maybe I'm just really not used to it. Okay, so let's go with sword instead. Okay. just kind of hold start, it should skip the cutscene. Okay, so let's try the Great Cave Offensive. So this is where things might start to be a little bit different. Alright, that went pretty well. Oh, no! No! That is not what I wanted to do! Well, at the very least, I can adjust to this. So, I think I want something here at the very least. Yep. It's going great. Going great so far. I would have been okay with that beam ability, but I think we'll try sticking with Cutter here. In my head, I kind of think of like the first run of the night as almost like the practice run anyway, so it's not too big of a loss, you know, if we don't do too great here. I'm liking that ladder strat, though. It's kind of neat. Ooh, okay. Alright, so here I want Jet. I want to keep this basically as long as possible. So that went pretty good. I think I'm gonna just take the minecart here, just to go there. Oh, another thing, I found out that apparently if you just kind of mash the Y button, it makes the minecart go really, well, faster than normal, because it would normally slow down in certain spots. That was a good exit there. Should have gone left, because that's a little bit faster, but oh well. So I want to, again, kind of keep Jet as long as possible, pretty much till the end for this sub-game. So in other words, I don't want that to happen. Where'd you go? Okay, awesome. I thought I lost it there. Oh, I guess I could get Jet again from there. Whoa, okay. Alright, not too bad. Whoa, what happened? Oh, maybe I pressed X or something. Alright, that went pretty well. I'll use this time to look at my card real quick to see if there's anything else I have to keep in mind at the moment. 3 happy smile points. Okay. So okay, so here I think I wanna just use Jet as a way to kind of propel myself. Not too bad. We get some more practice over here too. I just really don't want to go and die with Jet here. Alright. So we're almost done here. And that's how you get through those springs really easily. Unlike the 40,000 times I tried to do it last time. Oh, so close. Okay, there we go. It's hard to tell if this is faster or not given my strats. Alright. Okay. If you hold B in these, it goes through the text pretty fast as well. So another easy way to save some time. So let's see how we do over here. Normally you do a mix to make things go a lot faster. You just kind of mix for Jet, but again, don't really have the skills to do that at the moment. I don't think you can skip up that, skip up. Blah. I don't think you can skip that text, though. And I don't think you can skip these things. So I do want wing over here. Just because it makes the things go a little bit quicker. Or it should if I'm, you know, doing things correctly. Okay, well, I guess that's wing. gonna make the most of it, I guess. Okay, nice calm underwater auto-scroller. Hope you guys are having a nice night so far. Try and get a little more on the right side of the screen here. Keep trying. Okay. Oh, okay. Note to self, don't do that. I'm gonna just stick with bomb here. And now for some hammer. Just had to stop for some hammer time right there. Get by without wheel. Oh no, what am I doing? How could I have forgotten of that? To do that, it's something I've done every single run so far. Well, gotta improvise. We got Dynablade here. Again. wonder if we can try and skip this using a big jump or something. Nope. Well, okay. We'll just have to do it the old-fashioned way. Ooh, that was closer than I would have liked. Okay. There we go. Alright, so we got plasma here, which is nice. And there goes my plasma. Just playing it a little safe here. I think that went pretty well. Oh gosh, the lag. Let me just quickly do that. Then we don't have to worry about partners getting in the way of things. Oops. Okay, looking good so far. Come on, off the ladder. Okay. Oh, that was so close! I was so close to skipping that. Kind of interested to see where, like, where it was essentially that I clipped in there. Alright, so just gotta not lose jet here. This is something I want to keep for the rest of the run, I'm pretty sure. No, not for the rest of the run, but for a little while. Alright, so then you can just kind of shield here for a bit. Not have to worry about things. trapped on here for the moment. Whoops. Okay, that went pretty well, I think. Can't skip these, unfortunately. Alright, so just gotta... Okay. Good. Well, I needed plasma anyways, so let's take that and roll with it. Nice. Nope, don't want to go down there. Okay, nice. So the only main thing I learned in this sort of section is once that happens, essentially, you want to kill those as fast as possible. Like, basically get rid of anything that would kind of slow up the next one of these from popping up. Oh, dang it. Why do they have a cannon on the main reactor? Seems a little counterintuitive to me. Alright, so yeah, that's right. I wanna keep plasma here till the end. Huh, okay. Nice relaxing for now. Although I do want to try and kill these guys just to speed things up a little. Oh no! Jeez, I should have been paying more attention there. Things were going so well, too. Kind of. That's such an easy thing to avoid, too. Oh, well. Yeah, because plasma would have made things so much nicer for the this coming section. Way slower than I would have liked. Oh no, these guys are the worst. Alright. I guess the main question is sword or yo-yo? Well, since the conventional route that I was going for is kind of thrown out the window, might as well just stick with sword here. I just gotta jump at the right times here. Hopefully I've learned when those times are. Nope. Double nope. Will it be a triple nope? Maybe? I don't know if that counts or not. Okay. Oh, nice. Okay, so the last one's Milky Way Wishes. So the first one we want to go here is right there. Just like with last time. So nothing too different here. Still want to get Jet first. Just want to make sure to get up there. So basically with Jet, I want to try and stay in the air as much as possible because doing the little jet burst stuff here is a lot faster on in the air than it is with the ground. So, oh, whoops! I had the right pattern memorized, but too much pressing A, I guess, or up, I guess. A little slow, but still okay. So the next one we want to go to is Hot Beat, so right over here. So I think we want to try and keep Jet in these spots, but it's a little tricky, and this is definitely something I'm going to have to try and practice. I'll try and practice not dying as well. So luckily there's a lot of food in this sort of area here. No, I don't want that. Alright, so just kind of stick with the minecart here for a bit. Ooh, okay, that was nice. Oh! Almost, I guess I would have almost beaten that out. Alright. Good enough for now. Let me grab that real quick. I'm not used to fighting these bosses with Jet. Whoa, where'd he go? Okay. Interesting. After this, we're going to go to Mechai next, which is just up and to the right. So this stuff isn't too different from what I've been doing before, which is nice. Oops. Got those real quick. So here's where things get a little bit different. So I'm going to try and do a quick kill over here. Oh, that didn't work. Alright. And that gives us the plasma warning. But I don't think I'm going to need that just yet. Messed that up there, but I guess it's just something I need to practice. Whoops, okay. Not so bad there. So after this, I want to go to Cavios. I just want to kind of stick with Jet for the moment. Oh, here's one that... Here's an... Could have tried to do a quick kill there, but missed opportunity. Well, we'll have two more at the very least. Alright, so let's try this one. Oh, you know what it is? I'm pressing the wrong button, actually. Because I'm pretty sure you need to press the B button when you're fully charged like that to do that sort of move. See, that's how little I know about this ability, apparently. Or am I just doing... I must be doing something wrong. Maybe after this run I'll figure out what that is. Okay, we'll stick with Jet just to... That's what you're supposed to do in this sort of piece here, so... I'm definitely doing something wrong, because I'm supposed to be able to get a really quick kill on these guys. Oh no! That's not what I wanted. Ah! Oh. Alright, well. Alright, well, let's see how we do here. Oh! That's what I was doing wrong, I guess. Oh, good thing I figured that out right after all those mini-bosses. So you're supposed to double tap B, essentially. And that does the charge shot upwards. Okay, good to know. So I think this one's next. Whoops, I was wrong, but that's okay. So we'll just have to work with it. Here we're just gonna want to keep going through here without the mine carts for a little while anyways. And then here we want to take this one and just kind of mash Y to be able to get through this stuff pretty quick. Ooh, okay. There are a couple mini bosses here. Maybe we can try and see if we can do that technique any easier. Nope. Oh well. We'll just kind of improvise. Pressing all the wrong buttons today. Don't worry, guys. Eventually, I'll be good at this game. Just probably not today. You know what? I'll switch to hammer here, just because I know I'm more comfortable with that. And I know that that happens pretty quickly. Okay. Maybe I'll just do a stream one of these days that's just practicing some of these speedrunning techniques, because that'll make things go a lot smoother. Alright, so I kind of wanted to save this stage for last. So apologies there. I should have gone to Aqualis after Cavios instead of to Half Moon. So I should have gone to this one next. Jeez, it's losing my abilities a lot today. no game overs yet, which is nice. I guess. So I know here it's usually good to not do that, but just kind of do a big boost over that way. Oh, and also the, apparently if you go up here, it's a little faster. So, guess we'll be having to do that from now on. Ooh, okay. Would have been maybe useful if that was nearby a fatty whale. Yeah, I don't think this is going to be a PB, but we'll see. I think a lot of the mistakes I'm making are mostly as a result of me not really used to playing with Jet. Alright. So we gotta go here. Oh no! So we gotta go back to fall. Okay. Oh, that's right. You're supposed to. Forgot that's the technique you kind of need to do for that boss. Okay, so all that's left now is Nova and Marks. So at this point, we probably should have done that chunk there, but I don't know what to say. So I do want to be Plasma once I start the Marks fight, so I'm going to have to swap to that. I think you're supposed to do it before entering Nova, but I missed my chance, so... Okie doke. So we want to leave some of these unbroken. I gotta take care of that one. Oh, and alright, there we go there. Well, at least that brings us back up to full health. So we want to leave a red and a blue, essentially, open. Oops, that was the, that shouldn't have destroyed that red. Now this is going to be a lot slower. We wanted to do this one last. We want to destroy that green one. Okay, so good to know for the future. Don't do that. Alright, so here we gotta swap to that. Okay. Wasn't sure if we could, Whew, okay. A little bit of a late split there, but, okay, I guess that worked out pretty well. So, I guess that's our first run done for the night. So definitely a lot I could have improved upon, but not too bad, all things considered. I'm just gonna have to... I was really hoping to try those mini-boss quick kills, so... yeah, maybe I should have done a little bit more research on how to actually do that. But... yeah, that's our first run done. So that shaved off like 30 seconds or so from the last run that I did. So, pretty cool. I kind of want to see where I line up, but I kind of don't, because like with something like this, I mean, there's a lot that could have been improved upon. So maybe it would be better to wait until we do our second run of the night and see where things kind of line up from there. But yeah, so there were some things that could have definitely gone better. Definitely all those mini boss quick kills. I'm just kind of referencing these notes of mine just to get a sense of things. So apparently we shaved off. It seems like we shaved off a whole minute from Revenge of Meta Knight, which is awesome. Could definitely get through more, just because of the losing plasma was kind of a little bit of a downer. So we're gonna have to try to avoid that. So for there's not really much that was different about Dynablade or Revenge of Meta Knight other than that. So we're gonna have to just sort of figure things out from there. So I felt like the Wham Bam fight was a bit slow in both of those times, so I want to just reference this to see what is the best way to kind of do this. So I guess you just want to do a lot of like dashing, I guess, to kind of get through and deal damage as quick as possible. Yeah, so I think just knowing those little tiny tricks to help regain a little bit of time will be, I think they're helping out a bit, because even though I made a lot of mistakes in this run, it still ended up not being too bad in the end. So if things had gone better, then I could definitely see shaving off maybe like another minute or two just from this time. Okay, so let's take a look and well, let's get off of this piece real quick. So I think we can do another run tonight. So let's just reset real quick. And we'll just kind of reset this. Yeah. So, what do you guys think? Should I, for my next stream, do you think I should just try practicing some of these strats, or you think I should just go and try some more runs out? Or maybe like practicing some strats and then trying a run or two from there. So, I think either one of those options would probably work out pretty well. So, I don't really think I have a preference. So, alright. With that being said, let me look over my notes real quick, and why don't we, so I think if you do LR start and select, it'll, you know, all four of those, it'll kind of reset back to the start there. So let's, okay. Oh no, the whole reason I wanted to do that is so I could give you guys something to something to watch, essentially, while I'm kind of looking over my notes. Okay, so at least you guys could see a little bit of some demo footage while I kind of look and see what could go better for this next run. Yeah, so just wanna, I think I did a good job in keeping my power for some of those spots, but just kind of utilizing it needs to be a little bit better, I feel. Alright, so okay, maybe something to consider is, so when you're using plasma, you can either do the best way to kind of go about it is to do either a full charge or a kind of like one of the helixes, and I think I still need to practice my button mashing for getting those full charges for the plasma shots. So maybe the better option would be to use some of the helixes and try and get those consistently down, because it takes a little less button mashing, and it makes it a little more a little quicker, I feel, to try and get some of those kills down pretty easy. So, are there any of these in Milky Way wishes where I need a certain power? Okay. Yes. All right. So, using hammer was definitely the right move to use against the battle windows, but I forgot that because you can just kind of reuse your powers, or like get him right back right away, you can use one of the hammer moves that actually uses up your hammer, and then you can just get it back right away. And that deals a lot of damage there. So I think that's something to kind of think about, and something to do there. All right, so I think we can try another run right now. So let's get this started here. All right, so let's try another run, and we'll start in 3, 2, 1, go. That's not what I want. Okay, that part went a little bit faster there. I wonder what the fastest way to go through this stuff would be in a no-mix run like this one. I'd be kind of curious to figure that out. See if we can, last time went really fast with that, so, a little slower, but that's okay. Cannon makes up for that, I think. Just because it really was a tiny time difference from last time. I could just slide under that guy like I did last time. Whoops. Did the same thing as before. I think there's a way you can skip this auto-scroller, but I don't think it saves that much time. Okay. That was slow getting in there. Alright, let's see what we can do over here. I want to keep wheel. So I'm trying out a little glitch here. Hopefully it works out, but it doesn't look like it, so let's just cut to the chase. Oh, I just want to... Okay. Alright, a little better. Oh, he healed up? Dang it. You know what, I think this will probably be a little bit better. 'Cause then I can jump when using this ability. And I can also enter doors instantly, which is awesome. Whoops, okay. Alright, come on, Wheelie. We got this. This is going a lot better here. As soon as I say that, I get hit by a dozen cannonballs. faster, I guess, to make this go a little bit easier. Okay, don't die. You ever notice how that tends to be a common occurrence? Like, oh, don't do this thing. And then it immediately happens. Stone, the fastest ability. Nice to see that in a speed run. I kid, of course. Well, might as well do that. Shouldn't have wasted that. I don't know what would be better, doing beam or like yo-yo or something like that. I don't know if I should be getting wing or not there, but we'll see if that makes any sort of impact. Maybe wing could have given a little bit more time saved here. Beam does introduce a bit of lag. Okay. It didn't go too bad. And now we have hammer for Dynablade, which is nice. So let's see how we do here. Actually, just looking at the time, it's a little bit better than the last run, but a lot could have been improved in that last one, so I guess that's not really a fair way to kind of go about it. Okay. Just gotta hold start and wait, and Dynablade will be all set. Okay, so let's do a great almost did things out of order there. Apologies if I'm not talking enough. I'm just trying to focus on playing this game effectively here. Does it work all the time? Nope, but like right there, I should have gotten that wing. But, you know, sometimes it works. Who knows? And especially since I'm still kind of learning these strategies, it's good to just kind of sit back and focus on the task at hand. Oh, come on. Oh no, no! I didn't want to fight this guy. Gonna play it a little safe over here, just kind of staying up here, not having to worry about health that would have been embarrassing. Well, more embarrassing, but alright, so this should be... Yes! Nice and finished from there. Okay, so we'll just go in here to ease our pain a little bit. If we're underground, why is there a moon and then another moon and another moon? That's a little sketchy, if you ask me. I was sure I was going to lose my copy ability there. Okay. Not bad there. I think this is going a little bit better. Yeah, that seemed a lot better from last time. Okay. I find it interesting how you fight, like, Windows 95 in here. Interesting design choice, for sure. Alright, let's see if we can do this any better. Any better than that minecart, I guess? A little better so far. Oh, okay. I think that went pretty good. And we'll try another minecart section. Alright, that could have gone a little better, but still learning. So the nice part about this section is apparently you can just hold down and usually things will work out pretty well. Alright, so just... Oh no! Okay. Oh, I thought that would have damaged him, but oh no! Come on. Almost there. And there we go. Let's see if this was any faster from before. As I slowly walk onto this, whoa! Okay, yeah, I don't know if it's gonna be faster with that in mind there. Okay, I'll just have to be careful about that in the future, I guess. Alright, well, a little faster than last time, I guess. Okay. We got a gold split on Revenge of Meta Knight last time, but we can definitely do better if we keep Plasma. Hey, Billy. Yeah, that definitely was a good split. I think I'm getting the hang of that spot a little bit better. Yeah, I don't think I can beat. I don't think I can beat Heavy Lobster with just Yo-Yo there. At least not at that point. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get Jim, and then I'm going to do that. Hopefully this will make things a little smoother. But, who knows? Keep seeming to do that for some reason. And that. Just gotta be a little more cautious. Little more cautious. Jeez. Okay. Well, at least there's a watermelon here to ease our pain. There's got to be a better way to do this with Wave. Other than just mashing Y. Okay, that went pretty well there. I'm going to have to definitely do a little bit of a detour for some of these healing items, though. I think my first one is going to be right here. And actually, I think that's the only one I'm gonna need. So... I don't remember if I've kept wing this long, if I'm being honest. So maybe that's a good thing. Just kind of skip over that guy. That one pretty well. Actually, I don't know if I'm prepared to do this fight with wing. I don't think I've... I don't know, the good... It seems to work, I guess. I think I should have switched to bomb. I'm a little more used to that. Yeah, this is definitely really slow. Yeah, okay. So if I'm doing a no-mix run, next time I'm definitely gonna have to stick with bomb or something. Yikes, that was way slower. Also, can we talk about how those two trees were planted directly under another tree? That's kind of a little bit weird. Yeah, I don't think I've ever gotten wing this far. I think this is where I'm going to say goodbye to wing. Ooh, I should have gotten the other one. That way I wouldn't have to backtrack a bit. Speaking of backtracking, let's grab those real quick. It should only take a second, but it'll probably save a lot more. Alright, so let's just get a bit of a boost here. And let's just get hit by everything. Grab that sneaky tomato over there. I would grab that, except I can light the fuse with hammer there. And I'm not sure if I did that before in a speed run, but I think it'll... Yeah, this is definitely a weird Revenge of Meta Knight segment. Let's just hold B. Skip past this text here. Almost went a little further there. I would have gotten hit by the Gordo. Huh, alright. Yeah, this is gonna be interesting. I think usually I end up getting like fire or something over here to do with these guys. Yeah, I'm not even gonna attempt to do that thing. Come on. Alright, almost there. Oh wow, that went really well. I wonder if that always happens. My gut says to get plasma, so we'll have bonkers there as some moral support, I guess. Yeah, that's right. Oh, okay. Oh no. Alright. I was about to say don't die. Ah. I'm gonna go down here real quick and grab sword. Maybe I should have gotten bombed, but oh well. I'll grab Yo-Yo instead. Yo-Yo goes pretty good with this, I feel, so that's not too bad. But, man, I wish I still had plasma. That would have made some of that a little bit easier, I think. Oh, actually, here's where I grab the jet. Okay. And I don't think I want to... I think I want to get rid of Blade Knight. I think he's going to get in the way. So let's just do that, so we don't have to worry anymore. Okay. Oh, that was weird. Definitely could have skipped him. That was a good recovery, though. So I think this is still going better than last time. Except, well, actually, then again, with those fights against the trees, maybe not. Don't want to... I was just going to say don't want to risk it. I think that seems to be the pattern for the stream tonight. Oh, I think this is a bad idea, and I don't want to do this, and then immediately does it. Okay. I don't know if destroying those blocks really matters, but I feel like it's I feel it's useful. Could be completely wrong, though. Oh, I got stuck there again. I could kill him off screen. I got worried for a second that I'd have to wait a little longer. Okay. Just gotta navigate this stuff a little bit. Nice. Not too bad. What I want to do is wanted to grab that. Oh, and there's one guy over here. All right. That was not planned. I was not expecting to destroy that block there, but it worked out. I think I want to get rid of this guy, though. Shield real quick. Alright, not too bad. Ooh, that would have been good if I had aimed that correctly. Okay, let's see how we do here. Oh, that's looking pretty good so far. Oh, it missed! No! Alright, so we gotta wait a little longer, but at least we got things sped up a bit. Okay. Still went pretty well, I feel. Okay, we gotta keep plasma. And that's right, the reason why I lost plasma was because I wasn't paying attention and I just kind of dropped off the stage. Whoops. But anyways, shouldn't be an issue this time as long as I'm paying attention. Stay to the right. Nice. Alright, let's see if I can do the intended strat for this. Just go up here. Almost. That was still a lot faster than last time, so I'll take that as a testament to improving things ever so slightly from last time. Okay, so what I want to do here is get Plasma Wisp out, chuck that, grab Plasma again. just kind of... Okay, I panicked there for a sec. I'm not used to using plasma on that fight. Okay. Can we do this section without bonking? Nope. Can we do the rest of it without bonking? Yes. Okay. One more to go. Alright, so last one here, and we're still making great pace. Oh, I got stuck there. Alright, so we want to do right, right, and then just go right in, basically. Grab that. Oops. Not too bad there. Right over here. Let's see if we can navigate this a little bit better with Jet. Sometimes I wonder if I should just keep my mouth shut, or if I should just try and keep making it interesting with some commentary. And I think the correct answer is no. Up there, I want to be up here. Alright, let's just... I'm gonna go back for this. And that one up. Immediately went into lava there. Good enough for me. Okay. Alright. Okay, that went pretty well. I think the hardest part about speedrunning is the fact that I set really high expectations of myself. So I gotta just remember to let that stuff go, and that can be hard sometimes. That can be hard in like everyday life too, but you just gotta remember that, you know, we're not perfect people. It's very rare that you get someone like that. And even then, everyone has their flaws, even if it's not immediately obvious. So, anyways, the whole point of that is that I shouldn't, you know, I shouldn't really be too hard on myself for every little tiny mistake, because it's a learning process, and you can't really expect to do everything right on the first try anyways. In fact, you shouldn't expect that. But I don't know. So let's take a break from that existential discussion and continue playing Kirby Superstar here. Oh, I feel like I almost had a quick kill there. I really wanted to show you guys what that would look like. But I guess we'll just have to wait for a little bit. I don't want that, I want jet still. Like that. Maybe here? Well, okay, I guess we'll have another opportunity to try that out. As I continue to press all the wrong buttons. Oh well. I'll just kind of deal with it. Okay. Nice. Okay, so after here, going to Cavios. Excuse me. Right, alright. Okay, so here's where we're going to have some opportunities to redeem ourselves. So that's one missed right there. We have two more chances, so I just really want to showcase that little trick because it's so satisfying when it goes off like that. There we go. We'll celebrate exactly like that. Just, I was gonna say like in real life, but it's hard to strap an entire jet to your back in real life. Now that's something I want to see. Well, both referring to those quick kills and also someone having a jetpack in real life. That would be pretty awesome. Oh, almost did that one there. Now that's pretty nice. Oh no. Pressing all the wrong buttons at all the wrong times. Or the right buttons at the wrong times, I guess, is the way we could go mention that. die here. This is a little slower than I'd like, but just wanted to stay alive there. Okay, so from here, almost made the same mistake. We want to go to Aqualis. That's the way the route is supposed to work. That's the way it works best. Okay. Even though I got damage there, I think that went pretty well. So let's see if I can do this strategy a little bit better. It's a little better, I guess. Okay, so go up here, and up here, and that should make things go a little smoother if we just keep doing that sort of route for that section. Well, missed there. Let's just, yeah, let's just do that. Ooh, okay. Almost missed there. Just gonna check things real quick. Yeah. So, we'll keep Jet, and hopefully we'll do this stage correctly here. Not going in doors that we don't need to go in. Alright, so this one we go in 3 times. And then book it. Okay, that went pretty well. Kind of payback for the slow trees the last time in Revenge of Meta Knight. Okay, so last stage here. It looks like we're still making pretty good time. Go up to the top and just do these little boosts, and I think things should... Whoops. Things were kind of close to lining up. Alright. Okay. grab some of these just to be a little safe. I think you're supposed to be able to do a quick kill on Chef Kawasaki here, but I don't think... yeah, I wasn't fast enough there. That was not planned, but... oh well. It ended up finishing the job faster, so I'll take it. And now I really need some healing items like these. I'll just kind of wait for the Maxim tomato at the end here. Actually, nah, it should be fine. Oh yeah, there's a Maxim... why do they have a Maxim tomato there? And also right before that door. First attack by witch. Alright. Oh boy. Ah, dang it. Not bad. I think you're supposed to be able to one-cycle all of those guys, but maybe I'll just have to get better at that. Oh, I want to get plasma here. That's right. And that'll save me from doing that in the last fight there. Okay, gotta remember the right order for Nova here. Alright. Here we go, guys. Final stretch. I think this was probably my favorite segment of Milky Way Wishes, just doing this sort of piece, just because it was so different than everything else. Like, I know there's a whole genre of games just like these little rail shooters type things, but I would be okay with like an entire game of just this. Like that's how much I enjoyed it. Alright, so I want to do the blue and the... Ooh, I don't like where that's going. Okay, so I want to damage that, but not... Oh, I wanted to leave that blue one there. Because this red was supposed to be the last one I was supposed to hit. Well, I guess I'll just have to do that right another time. Okay. And then there was one. Oh, no. Oh, please don't kill Kirby here. Oh, thank goodness. Oh. Kind of panicking at this moment. Ah. Well, trusty hammer here. Okay. Wow, I fumbled that ending, but still a gold split, which is nice. Okay, so that's 56-49. That's just keeps getting better and better. And I know these PBs are going to be less and less frequent as time goes by, but it's still nice. Okay, so gonna have to practice a little more with using plasma on marks, but I think other than that, there wasn't, just from my memory here, it doesn't seem like there's that much that could really be like that I did a major time loss on, except maybe that you know, the Twin Woods in Revenge of Meta Knight. But okay, so I kind of want to see where this time falls compared to the other people on speedrun.com. So let's do that. Let's see where things line up. So last time we ended up at like around here with like I think we were in the 51st spot with the time that I had, like 59.0 something. But with this 56.49, oh, okay, it looks like we bumped up one spot to spot number 50. So nice, we're in the top 50 now, out of 67 or 68, because I still need to upload my runs to here, but that's still pretty nice. I know with larger communities it's hard to get into the top 50. Well, I would assume so anyways, but okay, so it looks like I'm just gonna have to practice, because the next big jump is getting past, getting lower than 50, like 54 or 53. Once we get there, it's a lot tougher to gain time as you go up and up here, but I think it would be kind of cool to try and, you know, see how far I can get up here. And I know this is for any percent, so maybe eventually we can try doing some 100% runs and see where things line up from there. That would definitely require some major routing to make sure everything goes smoothly there. So, because when I was doing this in my first couple of live streams just to get a feel for the game, it took 6 hours. So I'm gonna have to definitely plan things out to make sure it goes really fast for those ones. But you know what? We moved up one spot in this ladder, and I'll take it. So, okay, so that seems pretty nice there. So I think doing like 2 runs a live stream seems to be my limit, because if I did one more, I feel it would just be a little bit too late in the evening for me. But I don't want to leave you guys just hanging, so let's see what else we can do real quick. And I think what I want to do is I wanted to see if, so in Spring Breeze last time, in Friday's live stream, I wanted to see if we can beat it without floating in the air. And we ended up being able to do it, but I want to see if I can do it for all of these. And I think Revenge of Meta Knight is going to be the toughest, but I just want to see if we can beat all of these sort of sub-games without floating in the air. and that just includes like puffing up Kirby to float. It won't count like jumping and flying with the wing ability or using jet to kind of get some height by like pressing B again, because Kirby wouldn't puff up there. But other than that, those are like the main things I want to see. So I want to try Gourmet Race this time and see if that's really possible. So, and we might as well watch this cutscene too, just because. I always wondered why Kirby was, thinking of food all the way up here, up that mountain. Because, like, the first thing that I think of when I think of mountains is a giant pile of rock and earth. Not tomatoes or cake. So, anyways, let's try doing this out without floating. And it should definitely be possible. But yeah, so this one should probably be an easy one. I'll probably do this more often with the other games, but we'll see how things go here. Oh, okay. I'm waiting for King Dedede to get ahead there. Dang it. I did not mean to... It's just kind of hard from trying to do it without floating, because it's just, when you're playing Kirby, it's kind of an instinct. Like, oh, I need to press the B button to jump here. And that'll make it a little bit easier to get through this stuff. But... oh. Huh. Okay. So... hypothetically, I could have gotten through the rest of that without jumping, but you can't... I don't think you can go past here without jumping. So that's interesting. We'll just kind of wait things out and see. Oh, maybe we can get some more food in the meantime. It's a long scroll of shame. Dedede is asserting his dominance there. Okay, so I know this one I'm gonna want to get wing for sure. That's not wing. That's wing. Like, see, so this, like, doing stuff like that one wouldn't count for the way I'm kind of viewing things. And that's the reason why is it's the only way to get past that part, really. So we gotta try and get as much food as possible to kind of make up for things. I don't know if we can win this, honestly, without... well, maybe if I didn't accidentally puff up that first time, but... given what we have right now, I think that it's a little closer than I'd like. So let's see how the score works out here. Oh, that's pretty close. That's closer than I was expecting there. Okay, so that's pretty interesting. So it looks like the second course is the only one you can really, using that sort of rule set, it's the only one you can't get past. So that's kind of interesting there. But that was pretty short actually. So maybe let's do some of these sub games. I want to try, because I never got all the way through Samurai Kirby when I was showcasing it before. So I want to try and beat Expert here. And it's going to be really hard, and I'm going to be really quiet for it. I get stuck on like the last couple of ones. I think I need to get like an 8 or something. Getting closer. No, I think I need a 7. Ooh. That was not very good. Didn't I, like, I tied a couple of times with King DDD last time. Let's try a couple more times here. My reaction time is not the greatest if I want to get past this stuff. Hopefully it's just one of those things I gotta practice. Oh, tie. This seems a little familiar. Oh, not the tie I wanted. Pressed it too soon. Note that I'm not trying to do this. I'm trying to get past King DDD here. Like that. There we go. And I'm just going to immediately lose to Samurai Meta Knight here, but... yeah, I definitely need the 7 there. Let's try one more time. I'm just determined to try and beat this. I think it's going to be a long time before I end up actually beating this on Expert, though. I think the only way I can foreseeably get past this is to just guess when it's gonna pop up. Winner, Sir Meta Knight. Alright, well, I think that's enough of that. I want to see, though, if I can get all 3 perfects on this, though. This one I was much better at in terms of how to... you know, for the, like, the timing. Still, I might need some practice. Yeah, because all of these are just timing-based events, essentially, so just gotta time it right and things will work out. Just gonna wait here for the finish. There we go! And you can see it cuts all the way through. That's what I was hoping to get. Yep, you can't do any better than 201, because that's, you know, when those things flash white, that means it's a perfect timing there. But okay, I think that's a good way to kind of end off the stream. I like doing these little I was gonna say warm down, but that's not really the right expression there. Little way to kind of end things off on a more relaxing sense than just, oh, speedrun's over, see ya. So yeah, I think that's gonna be it. I think instead of a Friday stream, I'm gonna do something like Saturday evening, just because I'll probably have some plans on Friday that'll interfere with this. But nevertheless, I will keep that sort of information up on Twitter. So, and if you, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed things. And I think, all right, before we go though, let's come up with a new goal. So we had 56:49 was our time here, and I think the next big jump is to try and get. Well, I know I said the next big jump is to try and get to like 53, but I think trying to shave off 3 minutes in one live stream is going to be not really. It's not really achievable, I don't think, given my current skill set. So I think the plan for, for my next couple of runs is to try and just get below 56. And yeah, so maybe we'll do some more runs. Maybe I'll try and just kind of practice things to get things kind of smoothed out for these runs. Because the smoother we can get them and the more consistent it can be, the easier it will be to get some nice times. So yeah, I think that's our goal. And I'll keep you guys posted on the next live stream, when it'll be, and what sort of stuff to expect, whether it'll be just sort of practice or with just doing some runs and seeing how things go. I do like this route, and I think that it's in the end it's going to kind of make things go a lot smoother and faster, but we have to get a little bit used to it, I suppose. Alright, so I think with those sorts of expectations, we'll kind of end things off. So, hope you guys have a nice rest of your night, and I will catch you guys later. Take care.